Welcome to the Online Success Journey podcast, your opportunity to discover and learn from entrepreneurs like yourself. This is not your typical podcast, but a place where you can get the real story and find out how real people encounter speed bumps and detours, but journey through to find success. Now here's your host for the Online Success Journey podcast, Patience.
Hello everyone and welcome to Online Success Journey. This is episode 202. Are you ready to join the clan? Today we have Genecia Alluora, the founder of Soul Rich Women, former Miss Singapore, speaker and leading women's empowerment expert with over a decade of experience speaking on stages around the world. The #1 female entrepreneur network in Southeast Asia that connects more than 200,000 women across the region. Her passion is to help women take their businesses from offline to attracting clients online. Hello, Genecia.
Hi, thanks for having me on your show.
Thank you for coming. I know the clan is anxious to hear your story, so let's get started with the basics. Can you tell my clan a little bit about your background, about what you did before you started your own online business?
Well, before my own business, Soul Rich Woman, I was a cafe retail chain owner. I own 7 cafes across 3 countries, Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So before this whole thing happened, I was an image consultant. So it was like image consultant and then cafe owner and then Soul Rich Woman. Now, the reason why I decided to transit from an image consultant to to an online business was because I was trading time for money. I was working, I get paid. I work, I get paid. I work, I get paid. I don't work, I don't get paid. So going online was a must for me to do so that I can actually reach out to more people. And of course, in 2012, I did that. And in 2013, I crossed my first $1 million. So because of that, I invested in a cafe retail chain to try and learn and, of course, grow a business to build to exit. And then at the same time, when I was based in Indonesia, because I was running a cafe business, the only way that I could communicate to the world was through the webcam and the internet. So that's how I started going more and more online, like sharing my experiences of how to do online businesses and building a community starting from zero. Nobody was watching my webinar. Nobody was watching my videos. From 0 to the first 10%, to the first 50, to the first 100, and then the rest is history. So that's how I grew the business. So this is my story.
What a great background, Genecia. Okay, what is the most dangerous belief an online entrepreneur can have?
The most dangerous belief that an entrepreneur can have is I know. Because a lot of entrepreneurs think that I know it all, or I have the knowledge, I already look up on Google or have learned from somebody, so I already know. So you see, being an entrepreneur is to always never stop learning, because to grow is to continue to learn. And we are not perfect in everything. We need to know what exactly to work on ourselves in our zone of genius, or sometimes even outsource or hire a team to work with us to grow the business. So we need to learn how to unlearn in order to relearn, in order for us to scale and grow the business. So I know is the most dangerous word any entrepreneur can have.
But why do you do what you do, Genecia?
Well, I started working at a very young age when I was 14 years old. I had to support myself through school. Since 14, my family was poor. We were not rich. So my mother pawned all her gold and get me certified to teach yoga, aerobics, and line dancing. And because of these certifications, I was able to teach after school. Imagine going to school, waking up early in the morning, 5 a.m., and then finishing school about 1 p.m., and then doing project work till 4 p.m., resting a while, can't really take dinner because dinner will take about 2 to 4 hours to digest. I just take a short break, and then I go off to teach classes while my peers go for movies or they go shopping. By the time I reach home, it was about 11 p.m., And then, I still have not finished my homework. And my life was really terrible. My health was affected. And I feel that it's really tough. And during this whole journey, I realized that, I had this tenacity and grit within me because I saw the opportunity to taste entrepreneurship. I know how to leverage my time. I was teaching one instructor and then I was teaching a class and then I bring in like 5 other instructors at the same time. So every single hour there could be 6 instructors. I could earn from other 5 other instructors at the same time, like extra income within that 1 hour. So I made quite a lot of money during my younger days. So all these hardships that I'm going through my failures in life, which is my hardship, and then going online, I was looking, Googling, I was researching. I didn't know where exactly to look for, who is the mentor that I should look forward to in order to cross my first $1 million online. And then doing my cafe business, there were so many things that I didn't know. And I went through the ups and downs. So why do I want to do what I do? Because I want to shortcut the success of women. I want to help women to achieve success faster, to own the F word, to have it all, to believe in their dreams, to be fabulous, to have freedom and financial independence.
Let's put Iman aside because you are in business for a while. How do you know you are successful?
I am successful when I can make someone successful as well. That's how I define my success. So when I see other women making money or living the F word, they are more confident, they are believing in their dreams, they are, doing more in their life than they usually are. That's when I know that I am successful because my success is measured by other people's success. And that's how we grow together because alone you are strong, together we are unstoppable.
Can anyone be an entrepreneur, or are some people more cut out for it than others?
I think it comes to your objective and your goals and your dreams in life. Many women that I met or many entrepreneurs that I've met, they have different objectives. Sometimes money is just a tool, it's just a vehicle. So whether can someone become an entrepreneur, in my experience, not everybody can be one. Because it requires a set of skill set, for you to become a really full-fledged entrepreneur. And there's also different types of entrepreneur out there. There's like solopreneur, entrepreneurs who want to grow to a $1 million business, a $5 million business, or $10 million business. And ultimately, whether is it 1 million, 10 million, or is it first 100,000, as an entrepreneur, you must know how to make your first dollar. If you are able to learn how to make the first dollar, and that's when you know that at least you have a chance, an opportunity to become an entrepreneur. Also, finding a mentor to mentor you who has the result that you want. It will be good for you as well.
What have you learned from business as a whole?
For me, I learned that partnership is important in business and functioning in the zone of genius. In So Rich Woman, now I have a partner who invested in my business. He balances me out because I function in my zone of genius. I'm really good in marketing, PR, and empowering, setting up the milestones for women to succeed. For him, he focused on business development and looking into the financial aspects of the business. So how did all these things happen? It happened because in my cafe business, when someone comes together, when you do it as a group, because you don't have like all the skill set, like I've said, you need to put the best people at the best zone of their genius zones so that when we put everyone together, we all work together strongly as one.
What is one thing that has contributed to your success?
Never give up, stepping out of comfort zone, and knowing that don't be a victim of your own circumstances. Because, I was poor before, I didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't let that affect me. And knowing that all these things, when I look back now, I think that it's really has helped me a lot. Because if I had not started at 14, I would not be able to learn what is grit, tenacity, and perseverance. Yeah, and that has helped me a lot in my businesses.
What is one thing that no one knows about you?
That I love cats. I have three cats.
What do you think that are the key areas in women empowerment that still needs to be addressed?
That women can have it all. They don't have to choose one or the other. They can believe in their dreams. They can have, their kids, their family, their husbands, everything, and not just only do one thing, right? She's rich doing what she loves. She takes action. She's focused. She plays win-win. She's confident. She's staying true to her heart, and is an excellent receiver and is unstoppable.
What do you think motivated and convinced women to join your company?
Well, Soul Rich Woman is the network connecting women across Southeast Asia. So the reason why they join us because we help women to go from offline to online, and we only do one thing, which is to help women to find clients online, get their brand recognition online so that customers are actually seriously willing to pay them for their advice, services or product.
Can you share with us what you do exactly to help women entrepreneurs?
Okay, so in Storage Woman Entrepreneur, our network, we have a free membership group that you can join us. So when you come in, we have a lot of resources to help you in terms of online branding. How do you do your messaging? How do you work your story so that you attract people to you? How do you build this thing? So we have this Soul Rich Woman blueprint that will help women entrepreneurs to get their business in place, or even if you're a new entrepreneur, how do you actually position yourself so that there is no competition at all? You stand out amongst the sea of sameness. So I have this entrepreneur, this lady who came to us as a personal branding coach. When she joined us in the community, she was very curious what we can do for her. So she watched our free webinars, she take our training, our challenges, and then she realized that she need to invest in herself. So she took up coaching with us. She came into our program, and then we asked her, "What do you love to do the most?" So she has been a corporate secretary serving C-suites, which means CEOs, for the last 20 years. So she's very good and creative, finding different ways to help CEOs achieve their calendar, balance out their calendar, their travel schedules, and looking how to balance out their meetings as well. So she said she loved to write. She also helped CEOs to do their social media. So, okay, if you are a personal branding coach and you're not an image consultant, however, if you love writing, then you should be called a content marketing coach and not a personal branding coach. So we help her to distill up to her message. So then I asked her, what is your superpower? She said, my superpower is I can do the 10 different ways. If you want to launch a product or a service, I can help you to write in 10 different ways of that one service or that one product so that you can convert leads into sales. So I said, that's very powerful. So we help women like that to find their message online, so to find their superpower online, so that when they say, I am the superpower or I am that superwoman with that superpower, you can actually attract leads and convert them to sales. So in 15 days, she makes $7,630 in 15 days once she got that right. Because she got the message right, because she got her superpower right. So my question to you will be, what is your superpower? And what is your superpower online?
Briefly, you touched on the mentor. In your business, do you have a mentor?
Oh, yes, I have a mentor. A mentor is super important. I have this mentor for a long time now. His name is James Wee. And what he do is, he helped me to see all the blind spots that I can't see myself, even though I have my own zone of genius. So here are two ways for you who are looking for a mentor. First, you must find somebody whom you truly respect, whom you truly able to listen to, because sometimes we are very stubborn people, we are perfectionist, and because of our old belief, we sometimes do the same thing with no results. So if you want a mentor, learn and accept this person with respect. And if you're able to do that, that's when you can unlearn to relearn and be able to listen to this and grow yourself to grow your zone of genius and avoid all the blind spots possible. The second way is to see the results of the mentor when you choose a mentor. That is very important. Is that the skill set that you're looking for? Is it the network that the mentor has? Or is it because the mentor has done or built a successful company before? So you need to see what is the result. So always look for someone who has proven result, proven process, so that it can shortcut your success.
What is the most valuable thing your mentor has told you?
Stop being so stubborn. Yeah, that's one of the things. I mean, because I am very strong in my opinions and my thoughts. So sometimes I'm not willing to be coachable. So he highlighted to me that in order for us to grow, because now we are already in Southeast Asia, we're in 7 countries and we have 200,000 members, then the question will be, if you want to go to the next level, are you willing to be coachable even more? So stop being so stubborn. Be coachable.
Wow. Let's talk about your business. Soul Rich Women. Tell us more about it and tell us who can join it.
Well, Soul Rich Woman is the #1 platform across Southeast Asia connecting female entrepreneurs across the region. It's for all women, anyone, as long as you are willing to go from offline to online. You want 2 things. You want to get clients online. You want to build your brand recognition online who are actually willing, finding people who are actually willing, seriously willing to pay you for your advice, products, and services. If you want that, you can join us. And of course, if you want to network across Southeast Asia, you want our Southeast Asian sisters, then come on over and join us.
What is your price charge? How can someone fit in?
Okay, so the community is actually free for you to join. There's no fee or price. However, you can start with small pieces like our digital products. You can get started at maybe $17 or $47 to get started, to try out, to see whether it helps you to get some action going in your business, even though you are a newbie. As long as you have 2 key desires. First, you want to build your brand recognition online. 2 is you want to get clients who are willing to pay for your services, products, and services. Because there are a lot of times people go online, but they have a Facebook, they have an Instagram, they have a LinkedIn, but there are no clients, there are no sales, They are just having this so-called online platform, and then there are no real customers. So like I shared with you earlier on, the lady who is a personal branding coach become the content marketing writer, specializing, and her superpower is to write the 10 different things of the same thing, of the one thing. Now she's just generating inquiries every day without paying for Facebook ads, because she show up consistently, because she has a strong desire to get clients online, and she's willing to be visible and be unstoppable.
Where do we find your product and how can we connect with you?
Yes, so I have a free download that you can download at my website. It's how to delegate 80% of your to-do list out, and also how your assistant can help you to make money for you. And it's available on soulrichwoman.com, soulrichwoman.com, soulrichwoman.com.
Okay, and if someone wants to connect with you?
Yep, you can look for me at Soul Rich Woman, or you can look for me as Genecia, spelled as Genecia, like Alicia, Felicia, Genecia Alluora, Alluora.
So, clan, there will be more from Genecia in a moment. If you are listening on one of the many podcast platforms rather than my website and you are encouraged by Genecia's journey, go to onlinesuccessjourney.com for a bonus portion of the interview. The Online Success Journey is a wonderful membership community built for people searching for the path to success. We are one big clan and you can be part of this community for free. Once you have joined the clan, click on part 2 of Genecia's journey or over 150 other journeys that are available, and learn how you can find the right path for your own online success journey. That's a wrap, clan. Remember, success is a journey. Patience and Genecia.
This is not the end of the journey. We hope you've enjoyed listening to part 1 and want to be sure you know there is a second part to this and every journey podcast at onlinesuccessjourney.com, filled with even more success tips, uplifting stories, and even a bit of fun. There are dozens of episodes only available to the members of the Online Success Journey clan. Check out the website and click on Join the Clan for more information. Patience would like to thank you for listening to this podcast, and she has a free audio gift for you at her website. Go to onlinesuccessjourney.com for instant access to this gift. Of course, you know that listening to the journeys of others helps each of us chart our own path, so make sure you're subscribed to be notified as each new interview is posted. There are so many ways to stay connected to the online success journey and to listen in. And if you're enjoying the podcast, we appreciate your help in telling others. One of the best ways to share the benefit you get is to rate and review it at Stitcher and other sites by clicking the stars or completing the ratings form, by clicking the thumbs up and leaving a comment on YouTube, or liking and sharing the podcast on social media. To review the podcast within iTunes, simply open iTunes to the podcast, click on Ratings and Reviews, then write a review. On behalf of Patience, and until next time, thanks once more for listening. It is our hope that this podcast will guide you on your own online success journey.